Mars One wants to send humans to Mars, landing the first crew in 2032. And what makes our mission unique is that it's a mission of permanent settlement, a one-way trip, and that's what makes our plan possible with existing technology. It makes it economically feasible, and it gives the mission an acceptable risk profile.
Now, I've read through your current plans and you've estimated a $6 billion cost for this mission. It's on the low side. I mean, many other estimates have put it significantly higher there. Are you convinced that you can stick to this budget?
Well, that's really where the permanent settlement aspect comes in. So we don't need to launch a return vehicle from Earth. We don't need to send all the fuel from Earth that needs to propel the return vehicle. We also don't need to develop a lot of the hardware that is required for return. I mean, it's even difficult to launch rockets from Earth. How we're going to do it from Mars, really nobody knows. So it really makes a huge cost saving. $6 billion is a lot of money, but it's definitely something that we can afford.
And you're listed on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. How are you planning to raise the funds needed to make this mission a reality?
Well, Mars One is actually two entities. It's the not-for-profit Mars One Foundation that's sending the humans to Mars, training the crews. And it's the for-profit Mars One Ventures, the listed vehicle that you just mentioned. And we've already made revenues for the last 5 years from applications, from content that we share, that we serve ads on, from merchandise, from brand partnerships. And that's something that we expect will increase dramatically when we take the next steps that we need to take. And that we've just signed a €6 million funding agreement. And that money will allow us to sign new contracts, get good team members on board, and take the selection process to the next level.
So your investors are going to want to see returns. I mean, talk to us a little bit about more detailed plans about how actually you are going to make money. You've mentioned things like broadcast. How does that work out in the future when this mission happens?
Well, when we started Mars One, we found the revenue numbers of the Olympic Games. So the Olympic Games in London made about $4.5 billion from broadcasting rights and sponsorships and partnerships. So that was our initial idea. But of course, Mars One is a story. It's a story, and for Mars One Ventures, the for-profit side of the business, it doesn't even matter if our mission is going to happen. Of course, to me it matters. I mean, this is my dream to make it come true. But for Mars One Ventures, it doesn't. It's a story, just like Frozen, or the Olympics, or Star Wars, and they can monetize that story. And good stories are worth a lot of money. Look at Star Wars revenues, billions from merchandise, Frozen, Olympic Games.
Do you reckon that this is going to be on TV or somewhere like a Facebook or even a Snapchat?
Well, we haven't decided yet. I mean, the media landscape is really changing, and I'm sure there will be things on TV. I mean, imagine when humans land on Mars. Of course, there will be a broadcast that will be watched by everyone, probably on TV. But as some of the things will be online, some of the things will be in all kinds of ways. We don't exactly know yet how it will be. What we do know is that everybody's interested. When Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon, there was a 97% of the viewers that was watching this broadcast. What was the other 3% watching is what I asked myself. But so that's the kind of audience that we're expecting. About 5 billion people in 2032 that have some kind of connection to the internet.